So you're going to write an essay in English. Let's talk about some of those things that could help you perform well, even better than you've done before. Some of the two things we'll talk about just briefly is contents, language. Let's talk about contents to start with, and there are three main words here, keywords. First of which is the word clear. That something is clear, it means that you have really studied the instruction and that you have followed the instruction and you do what you should do. That is clear. The next keyword is the word fullness. Now, fullness has to do how much you do of your text. You could do it on a very superficial and shallow level, and you can also go deeper. I suggest you go a little deeper. Try to embrace a little more than perhaps what you thought first you should do. Last thing, keyword is coherence. Coherence means that things are connected. It's like one text. It's not two texts or five texts. You can see I painted a little chain there with different parts, and what characterizes such a chain, of course, is that it's connected, it's coherent. One part leads to the next, which leads to the next, so that has something to do with how you make the whole text as one, and the different paragraphs. Please divide your text into different paragraphs, make them coherent. See to that you can use like words, linking words, and add to this, that the text becomes one text. Now let's talk about language. And also here we have some keywords, 4 keywords. The first one is clear. Now that is something how you can see, you can read a text and you can see, do I understand what this means? Do I understand all the words? Is it idiomatic? Is it true English? Is there this flavor of Englishness to it? So is it clear? The next word is flow. Okay, you see the word flow here. That means again, it has a flow. It's like there's a pulse to it, and you can sense that it is going somewhere. And that it is, again, this thing about idiomatic. It's truly English. It's not Swinglish. You don't use not even one, please, not even one Swedish word in your text. This is English. The next keyword is grammar. Okay, see to that it's the best grammar you can produce. So, like basic things, they should be there. They should really be there. Good grammar is not something you just think about. When it's there, you can see it, and that adds all to this whole thing about that it's clear and it has flow. Grammar is not something you can just suddenly just produce, like just making an effort, but at the spur of the moment when you sit there and write your essays. But it's something that is important, though. That's why we work with it. And the last word is vocabulary variation. Now that's something you could definitely try to be deliberate about and think about when you write the text. Definitely before you hand in the final text. Look to it, see if you not just use the same words again and again, the same verbs, basic verbs, get and great and words like that. Try to vary. Try to use other words that mean perhaps there are shades of meaning there. It's not like every word, there are really not that many synonyms. There are words that they express slightly different things, and you don't want to use just the basic words. You try to be a little more advanced as much as you can, without losing your head, without trying to reach the skies. Perhaps you're not there. Do not use words that you don't know what they mean. But try to be yourself, your best I. Just a couple of words of advice from me to you as your teacher. Do your best, be your best I, and I'm looking forward to read your text. So long.